Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Ishwar.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Okay,
Good morning, sir.
all of you be in mute. Okay. My name is Ishwar. You know me, right? I teach engineering graphics. See here.
On the game.
కొద్దిగా మ్యూట్ చేసుకుంటారా మీరు ఇంట్లో సాంగ్స్ డిస్కోలు అన్ని వినిపిస్తున్నాయి అందరికి మ్యూట్
Yes, ma. Yes, students, keep all the mics mute, ma. I repeat once again. Keep all your mics mute.
Okay. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Don't unmute yourself. Okay. Today's class is engineering graphics. Today's class is about engineering graphics and how it is related with the real life. We'll discuss about this topic today. Because in the previous class we have discussed about what is graphics or what is drawing and what is engineering drawing, what is engineering graphics, all the differences and similarities, okay, and what are the types and all those things we have discussed in the previous class. So today's class will discuss about engineering graphics and how it is related with the real life. Does anyone know how any subject is interrelated with the real life? See, you might have known some of the parts and you don't know some of the parts, and how and way each and every subject is interpreting with our real life, right? Now we'll discuss about engineering graphics in real life. Okay. So before going to that, what is the real life or the regular life? What is the regular life process? Now tell me, anyone can answer me.
Occurring in real life.
Yes, that's what I'm asking. What is the real life process?
Lived in reality, involving experiences.
Which is done in day-to-day life.
Day-to-day life. Okay. Right. Answers. And that's it. Day-to-day life and experiences. These two are, will define the regular life process. That's it. Huh?
Routine, sleeping, eating, working.
Okay. And then
Is happening in reality.
Which is happening in reality.
That is required
Learning new
for
things.
our life, sir, to sustain.
New things. This is different. Okay. Someone is speaking very low voice. Very low voice.
The processes which are required for us to sustain in life, sir. Those are all regular life processes.
Sustaining life. Right. That's it. Okay. Now, what is the regular life process or the real life process? See, in regular life, what we see and what we do, okay, those are all come under the graphics. See, and what we do in real life, we do dream, isn't it or not? What is it? Dream. Do you know dreaming?
Yes,
Will you
sir.
dream? Huh? Yes. What do you see there? What do you
Imagination.
see there? Huh?
Imaginations. Imaginations.
Imaginations, right?
Graphics.
Okay. What do you see there? Imagination. See, his imagination will be there in the existing life. That means that is pseudo. That is not existing actually. Imagination means that is not existing. Isn't it or not?
Yes, sir.
If this pseudo, that means the imagination will come into the real life, then we call it that as the truth. Isn't it or not? Okay? The
Dream
dream,
come.
right? See here, the imagination. Okay? In drawing also, we will be having these imaginary lines and all those things. See, here in the dream, we don't have the imaginations will come true. Okay? But whereas coming to engineering graphics, from point to point will be we call these imagination, okay, they actually don't they actually doesn't lie, but
Sir,
whereas
your voice
coming
is
to
breaking.
engineering, my voice is breaking.
Sir, I can't see the screen, sir. It is blank.
Yes, just a moment, ma. Just a moment.
Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. And what are the things we do in real life? What do we see in real life? See, in real life, we'll see some buildings. Isn't it or not? Okay. We see some buildings, right? In buildings, we will see before the building is constructed, we will see some pillars,
Oh my God, screens.
beams. We see some pillars and beams. Isn't it or not? Okay. See, before we can see the whole building, okay, before it has been constructed, we can see only the pillars and the beams. Like that, in engineering graphics also, before we can see the whole picture of a body, of an object, okay, we will have some imaginary lines like beams and pillars. Right? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. And what are the other things we see in real life?
Beauty of nature.
And trees.
Okay. Now
Machines.
I'll tell you one
Humans, sir.
how the drawing is very important in real life. How it is very important for the real life. See, you will be seeing some layouts and all those things, right? For the plot, for the real estate, right? There you will be having some empty land. You will be having some empty land, right? An engineer will take this total land into a consideration, okay, and see in which direction the north is and which direction the east is, right? What does the symbol means? The arrow mark represents the north, okay, and he considers like that. He considers the land in that direction, whichever is the north, okay, he'll consider in that way, he'll consider the total land into a consideration. And after that, what he will do, he will mark some lines. He will make some grids. Right? Actually, before dividing this, okay, these are all imaginary lines. For that, engineers also will just consider a mesh like this. We'll consider the mesh like this.
Sir, I can't see
Now,
your screen.
okay, now you do one thing. Just exit the app, okay? Exit the class and then rejoin. Then you can see the screen. Do it. Okay, we'll do like this. We'll do a meshing process. Okay. After that, now he will decide which must be the land, that means which must be the plot, okay, and which must be the road. He'll decide like that. Before going to decide that, these imaginary lines, like a mesh, he will prepare. Okay, these are all the background work they will do. As an engineer, before going to that, simply say, You want to go to movie, right? Everyone want to go to movie with their friends. Okay, what will you do? You will think some imagination. What if I tell to my father like that, if I want to go to movie, or if I want to go to something, or if I want to buy something with your father or with your mother? Okay, what will you think? You will have some imagination in your mind, and you'll make a plan for that, isn't it or not? Right? In the same way, an engineer will make the land, or to create an object, he will have some idea, and using that idea, he'll prepare a model. Okay, that model will be having all the imaginary lines, all the imagination. Actually, what you think in your mind will be here. You produce actually on the paper, isn't it or not? Right? In the childhood also, you might have asked to write some letters, either to your friend or to some faculty or to the principal or someone, right? Isn't it or not? What you do there, you have to think how to write the letter. Only you will have some words. This is what I have to ask for this, and this is what I have to ask for that, right? You will have those words in your mind, and you produce on the paper. You produce them on the paper. In the same way, here also an engineer thinks this land is his object, and how he needs to divide that land into the required shape, and to get the maximum potential and my optimal value from this land, isn't it or not? Right? This. Okay, and after that, what he will do? He will select the plots. Right? Here, he has considered one plot, but no one purchases this part. That's why he adds that also to this person. Right? In the same way, he will do here also. This is the imagination and the later work. Now, are you getting? Right? Here I have a small bit. He'll add this to the adjacent plot. You can see the plots in this manner in the layout. Isn't it or not? Right? This is what the imaginary line, before he is going to produce the original drawing, he will have the imaginary lines being produced in the land or the object. And then he'll produce the actual part, what he needs to project. Is it clear? So,
Sir,
in the
once
regular life
again,
process
repeat
also,
what you're telling, sir, I'm not able to understand.
pardon?
Can you please repeat what you're telling, sir? I'm not able to understand from the beginning.
From the beginning, you are not understanding what I am telling.
Yes,
Right.
yes, sir.
Okay. What I have told you, engineering graphics and how it is related with the real life. Right. Here, I'm not teaching you the subject. How the graphics or the drawing is related with the real life. Now, do you understand what I'm talking here?
Okay, sir.
How it is related with the real life. I'm just giving you the example.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Right. I'm not giving the full subject to you here in this class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
When there are the regular classes, I'll teach about the subject.
Okay,
Now,
sir.
you need to understand how the graphics, see, how the physics is applicable in real life. Okay, before going to this engineering graphics, okay? Do you know the physics is applicable in everyday life of yours?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's applicable.
So,
The chemistry,
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mathematics?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Whereas coming to economics,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
history,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir.
Sir.
is it applicable or not?
Sometimes, sir. Sometimes.
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 Okay. I'll give the perfect example how the history is applicable in the regular life. Okay. We'll see. Okay. What is the subject? History. Isn't it or not? History means that may be anything which happened in the past. Isn't it or not?
Yes.
Even in your life also.
Sir.
Okay. I'll give one example. This is you. Right? And this is your one of the friends. And this is the third friend. You three are the best friends. The three are the best friends. Okay. One day what will happen? The A, B, and C will say like this. Okay. There are some clashes between A to B and they don't talk to each other. Now what happened? The friendship became the history. Isn't it or not? Between A and B, the friendship became some history and they are not friends now. Only A to C, and whatever the A want to convey to B, he has to go through C. This is the process they need to consider, right? And the other things we also will see, right? Whereas coming to physics, chemistry, maths, economics, okay, all these things are over. In the same way, here also the engineering graphics is related with the real life. That's what I'm conveying here. Now, do you understand how a subject is interlinked with the real life?
Yes, sir.
Now, can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, I'm asking.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
నాకు అర్థమవుతుంది మీకు కొంచెము క్లమ్జీగా కాకపోతే కొంచెము నిద్ర వచ్చినట్లు అనిపిస్తుంది. I can understand that. But see, the process is like this. Okay, whenever you want to apply something to something, okay, some X persons, you will apply like you say some incident, whatever happened in your life, will apply to that. You will apply that thing in the future, isn't it or not? You will apply the past experience in the future. Okay, in the same way, the engineering graphics is also the application procedure. You have to understand that. The imaginary. This is the full of imaginary. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You have to understand
Okay, sir.
how a drawing is been produced. That's why I wanted to convey you what is the real life process, how it is interlinked with the real life. Before, that's why I told you how a building will be there. That's why I told you the example. Building. See, building means you can see only walls after the full construction of the building. Right? Only walls and floors. Before going to walls and floors, they have to construct the pillars and beams. Have to comes with the pillars and the beams. See here, building is the final product. This is the object I need to build. I need to draw. Before going to that, okay, I need to draw the walls. But if I want to draw the wall, how a wall will be there? This is what I do.
Graphics.
Okay, this is what I do. See here, if this is a wall, okay, that means I call this as a beam and this as a pillar. The vertical one I'm calling it as a pillar and the horizontal one I'm calling as a beam, right? This is how we will be having the beams and the pillars. See, we call these as the constructional lines. I have given some example. If you want to go to a movie or some theme park or okay, and some excursion like that, if you want to go, then what will you do? You will have some plan in your mind. Okay, that is like pillars and beams, right? And after that, you produce some story to your parents. Those are all walls and floors. And finally, you will get the money from your parents. That is called the full projection of the building, and your plan has been successfully implemented. That's what is called the building. Is it clear now? How each and every subject, that means in the same way, the graphics is interlinked with the real life. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Is that clear now? Now, do you understand? How
Yes, sir.
the engineering graphics
Yes,
is
sir.
related
Yes, sir.
to real life.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see here. You see here has constructed a plot, and this one is different. This one is different. This one. He'll consider. Now this is all imaginary. Now, how the engineering graphics is related with the real life. See, I've given some examples. Isn't it or not? I have given some examples. Let's say, okay, I'll give you what are the different things what we use here. Okay, graphics, drawing. I'll give you about drawing. See, you might have seen some videos in the Facebook. See, if you want to draw some right, right, this is one of the birds. Okay, this is like this. We'll consider this as a, it may not be looking like a bird, but we'll consider like that. Before going to that, what he will do, if he wants to draw something like this, okay, he will consider some construction line and how it has to be. Okay, and he